Welcome to another Columbia, South Carolina home tour. Today I'm going to show you a home right outside downtown with an unbelievable backyard. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, right under 2,600 square feet near downtown Columbia, all brick with a beautiful backyard. And it does have an owner's suite on the main level, which, you know, a lot of people moving to the area, that's what they want. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to treat you like a client, tell you everything I know about the home, the area, and we will go ahead and get started. And today for this tour, I'm going to start outside because this home has one of the most unbelievable backyards in the neighborhood. It's just, the surroundings are beautiful. So I want to show you first just the neighborhood. And you know, one of the questions I get when people call me about moving to Columbia, South Carolina is where can I go where the neighborhood's established, you know, where there's great amenities. And Woodlake here outside of Columbia, or outside of downtown Columbia, has all of that. Established, trees, really nice sized lots. The amenities are fantastic, a pool, there's a community lake as well. I'm gonna take you inside, head straight back to the backyard, and then I'll show you every single detail inside this home. First, got so much to show you in this house. So many nice updates, such a great layout. But I want to show you the backyard first because it really is something that sets this home apart, and it really shows off the neighborhood. Because the one thing with this neighborhood is there are a lot of homes with really great backyards. And that's not the case in a lot of neighborhoods. And in most, you know, there's a handful of homes with great backyards, but this one is so private. And in fact, there are 2 deer that bed in this yard and feed in this yard almost every single night. Private, wrapped here with the fences, great green space, and also really beautiful plants and flowers, bushes and trees. We've got this really nice covered porch, really good overhang here, so I bet you can sit out there when it's raining. We'll come around here to this little hidden patio. Look at this. It's like a little secret garden. And I'll kind of show you this area. See, you're just so protected. I wish I would run into those deer. They said they may be back here. That would be great for the video. But look at this. Such a really nice setting. All right, we're gonna head back inside. I'll go back up to the front of the home and then show you every single detail, tell you what I know about the area. And we are right outside of downtown Columbia, such a convenient location. And if you're, you know, trying to pick between, you know, where do I go in Columbia? This neighborhood is definitely, Woodlake is one that, you know, I would suggest looking at. So we've got the foyer, 2-story, beautiful, open, and then we come here to the dining room. Really great space, 2 large windows bringing in light, and this home has a lot of light. Really nice molding. I love the little transom there over the entry into the kitchen area, the pantry. A really nice little pass-through, and you have room for a piano, which is great. Good sized table, but of course you could go bigger. There's a lot of room. So let's head in to the family room. Nice open space, fireplace, 2 doors leading out there to the backyard. Really beautiful kitchen with so many updates. Beautiful counters, beautiful white cabinets, huge sink over there. And I love the tile you'll see over here, what they did above the electric stove top, very nice. Just tons of counter and cabinet space. We've got the oven, microwave, huge island here with the bar seating. And look at this from here. Really nice. Semi-open to the family room, which I appreciate because the reality is you don't want to sit and relax in the family room while you've got, you know, you're entertaining or dishes in the sink. Really great size pantry as well. true walk-in pantry. And I'll show you here the view out the back here. This eat-in area has the best view. Look at that. The family room, really big space. Plenty of room for large furniture, but still cozy. Another really nice feature of this home is the owner suite on Main. What's interesting is I grew up in Lexington, lived here a long time, but I lived for more than a decade in Illinois. And in Illinois, because of the weather, most of the bedrooms are upstairs. Here in the South, we like to have an owner suite on the main level, and it's very, very convenient. What I love about this, you're situated here at the back of the home, 2 large windows looking out at that secret garden, and plenty of room here for big furniture. We've got a king bed, and they don't have oversized furniture, but you could put even more furniture in this room. Really nice ceiling detail. And you saw right around the corner from the main living spaces. There is an upstairs, I'll show you that. But the great thing about this home is if you didn't need the upstairs, you wouldn't have to go up there. You could just pretty much close it off. Also, you're gonna love the upstairs. There's a couple of hidden secrets in there. I'll show you as well. Not really secrets, but just features that are really unique. So here we've got the dual vanities, beautiful large mirror, a jetted tub over here, and then a renovated shower, tile almost up to the ceiling there. Love the colors, really well done. And really inventive how they handled the closet here. This does wrap around. See the hardwoods here. And then on the opposite side, you've got the same thing that wraps around the other side. Now that's hers, this is his. He said, don't get my closet, but you get the idea. It's the same thing. There's a wall separating the two. And then we've got this really large linen closet. Over here, a private toilet room. And looking back at this bathroom, really for this size of house, right around 2,700 square feet, the living spaces, they really maximized every single inch of this house. Really well done. And I would say a house like this, perfect for downsizers who want to be able to have guests and they can stay upstairs. Perfect for someone who doesn't want a large home but wants big living spaces. This is great. It's such just a smooth transition between rooms. We come back out here to the foyer. Before I kind of went through the other side, I'm going to show you here the half bath. Great thing about this half bath is the hardwoods continue in there. We've got a new vanity top. It's a larger half bath. It's not tiny at all. You can see the space in there, lots of space. And then here off of the area, the kind of center of the home here, we've got the laundry, built-in cabinets, and then of course the garage, 2-car garage there. All right, so now we're gonna head around the corner, upstairs, back here to the front. So upstairs, this layout also very nice. Finishes are nice as well. We have the hardwood treads leading up, and then the hardwood floors here on 2 of the bedrooms. There are 3 up here, but look at this large room. I mean, it's really such a great size. Great ceiling height. Come around the corner here. Dual windows. You can see this house is just wrapped in trees. Love the color as well. One of the bonuses for this house is walk-in storage. And if you've ever had pull-down attic access, which this does, you can store up there, but it is a pain. And typically, you put stuff up there, and you're never going to go up there again. But this, actually, it goes all the way around. And then over here, look at this large walk-in closet. And then this loops all the way around the other side. I mean, just tons of storage, easily accessible. And then of course, between these two bedrooms, you've got this really large bath, dual vanities, tub shower with tile. And it's really unique. First thing when I walked in this house, I thought this is great how much space there is here. It doesn't feel like a bathroom for a secondary bedrooms. Lots of counter space, huge mirror, linen closet there. This door leading out here to the hall so that the fourth bedroom, I'll show you that, can also access this bathroom. Here's another feature, a toilet room in the secondary bathrooms. Typically, you see the toilet just sitting out in the open, but here it's more private. So this feels more like an owner's suite bath to me. On the opposite side here, a second linen closet. We also had one right over there that I showed you. And then we'll come through to bedroom number 3. Beautiful bedroom. Very similar to the other, large in size, these hardwood floors. And that really, I love hardwood floors on a second level, but look at all the space over here. They don't have a lot of furniture, but you could put, a TV stand, a dresser, 2 dressers, plenty of space. And then right here, you've got access to the closet, which is also walk-in, and also the attic over there. Really, really nice. All right, now coming out of the third bedroom, around the corner, there's the hall, and we lead, oh, I didn't show you this. More storage. Look at that big, deep closet. Here, we have the fourth bedroom. Now this bedroom, it does have a closet. We are situated over the garage. We're right across from that bath. Plenty of room for a large bed here, but look at the built-ins. So this is really a multi-flex room. You could have it as a bedroom. It qualifies as a bedroom. You could have it as an office, a playroom, a theater. There really isn't much you couldn't do with it. Over here, I'll show you the closet. And the current owners told me that when their big closet, when their grandchildren come over, they are just lined up here on the floor in beds, and it's the perfect room for that. Another closet there, storage closet, so you actually have one giant deep closet and another for storage. Such a well-designed, nicely updated home in one of the best neighborhoods in Columbia. If you're thinking about buying a home in Columbia at any price point, it may seem weird to reach out to somebody watching YouTube, but people do it all the time, and I'm happy to help.